SMT Nation, we back. Folks, we finally have an update. AT&T doing fixed wireless access appears to be a thing. What is being called Internet Air, a replacement for decommissioned DSL connections. I guess a customer catch, if you will. Give you guys the details of what we know. This is Dano, light reading. Article will be in the description. Also in the description is a link to the SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. If you want to support your creators directly, that's one way you could do it. Also, if you're looking for a really good deal on your wireless service, look no further than Mint Mobile. That's the SMT partner. The partner link in the description will unlock savings for you. Every single one of their plans just got upgraded. More data, no price increases. Unlike some carriers who are doing that these days, they continue to offer great value. Use the partner link. You'll save money. You'll be helping out the channel as well. All right, so AT&T Internet Air, going to be their fixed wireless service. It looks here that AT&T wants to catch DSL internet customers from leaving. They want to prevent them from churning out of the company. So before they lose their customer, they want to keep them through this service, this Internet Air, fixed wireless access, putting customers on I guess just a gateway, right, that can offer them service through the mobile network, and then offer them something decent until AT&T could build fiber there. Keep in mind, AT&T's copper network is old, and it's unreliable, and it fails, and when it rains and floods, it just completely just is a cluster of an issue, and it's expensive to manage, and it just doesn't have the ROI anymore. All right, so Internet Air is going to be their home internet delivered over the AT&T mobile network. All right, now I want to show you guys a picture of the hardware that they have. It's this thing. I don't know what it is. I don't. Just looking at it, it's kind of weird and unusual. Anyway, some other details we learned about the service in the article. According to the AT&T website, the fixed wireless access service, Internet Air, costs $55 per month. Typical download speeds will range between 40 megabits per second and 140 megabits per second. There aren't any overage charges, which basically means you have uncapped data usage. You can install the service yourself with the All-Fi hub receiver, and then you can test the service for free for a week. In terms of other details, we don't know anything. All right, we don't know who made that gateway, that receiver. We have no clue, so I can't comment or speculate on that. But with this new fixed wireless access service, basically AT&T is going to try to hedge and keep customers from leaving and taking their dollars elsewhere, i.e. any wireline provider, or i.e. Verizon and T-Mobile, who also sell fixed wireless access. Now, when I look at that price point, $55, it puts it right in line with Verizon and T-Mobile, right? It puts it right there, smack dab, that $50 to $60 range. Now, the thing about the pricing, right, which looks fine, it's the service that you're getting. When I look at the speed, it's very modest, right? 40 megabits down, right? So that looks to be like what they want to give you as a baseline, like the lowest, but up to maybe 140 megabits. Obviously, we'd have to get access to it and test it. And who knows how they're going to lock it down. You know, is it going to be kind of like geo-locked or whatever? But those are very modest speeds, and no mention of uplink guarantee. It might be 5 megabits. It might be 10 megabits. It might be 20. We don't know. Verizon offers up to 300 on the downlink for their fixed wireless over C-band, up to 20 uplink on the C-band as well. The LT that Verizon offers is a little bit slower, right? It's like 80 by 10 or something like that, and then their millimeter wave obviously is the way to go if you have it. But you see and T-Mobile offers kind of like uncapped speed experience, but we've seen it get deprioritized and all of those things. But really, folks, what this boils down to is if AT&T has an upgraded site that has capacity and customers are losing access to the DSL, they just don't want the customers to leave. If and when AT&T does build out fiber, they'll be addressing the market with the wireline service, but they don't want to lose the customers. So they could take underutilized or fallow capacity that's just sitting there stagnant, not being used, right? Imagine an AT&T tower, newly upgraded, getting 4, 5, 600 megabits per second downlink, maybe more, right? Once they're all of their C-band clears and their DoD, right? They might have a gigabit per second speed on that tower. Why wouldn't you sell a handful, maybe 10, 15 customers on a sector using the fixed wireless access? It makes sense. It's just additional revenue. And like I said, if they get an additional 100,000 subscribers in a year, 50,000 subscribers in a quarter, something like that, it's better than losing the customer. They were paying for DSL. You'd be losing them to someone else, or Elon, with Starlink or something. I don't know. And I will throw this out there. AT&T offers a really nice network experience, right? It's pretty modern. They're adding more radios and antennas and putting more spectrum to air. It just makes sense to do it. Now, their focus is still going to be wireline. It is still going to be fiber. They win with it. But AT&T does have experience doing fixed wireless access using cbrs, which is something that they did over LTE back in 2019. I'm not sure about the reach, but according to this report, AT&T does have 500,000 fixed wireless access subscribers, right? And it's usually in these remote places, right? So maybe there's more of this. Maybe there's room for another 500,000 fixed wireless subscribers for AT&T until they can get fiber to those people. What do you guys think? What do you think of the offer? What do you think of the price? What do you think of the speeds? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think this could be legitimate for people as a temporary solution until they get fiber? Or do you think they need more? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.